Where are you? Are you in Salt Lake? Where are you? We got some people in Utah here.
I'm actually down at Zion today. I'm getting ready to take a crew up to Angels Landing, and some of them are a little bit scared of heights, so I'm having them carry us kind of outcropping of rock that you got to walk along and can be intimidating for people. So we're going to go face some fear today.
Oh man, I'm getting out the way. Go ahead, man. Do what you gotta do with it.
Really incredible athlete named Kristen Ulmer. She was an extreme skier. She did a lot of films with Warren Miller, and she actually just released a book called The Art of Fear. And one of the only people that kind of looks at fear in the way I do, in that it is a valuable tool, and it's something that we can take and foster and turn from a blunt tool of survival into an instrument of precision that allows you to really go after and achieve the things you want. Fear is a part of your emotions that we carry within us. So when we suppress it, what we do is we only hear the delusions that fear have to offer. We don't hear the wisdom. And so we need to learn to give our bodies access and to feel it. The excitement is really the winning thing. And you know you're going to make it through. And maybe if you're feeling really brave, you'll stick your arms in the air and you'll just let the thing flow, the roller coaster flow. And that's that kind of moment that we got to take when we look at a situation, maybe as an investor, right? You're looking at an investment and maybe you feel a little bit of trepidation of what it is. It's new, it's an experience, but everything tells you it's good, and you have this fear that you're facing. If you can learn to metabolize it to excitement, you can actually really process what's in front of you with clarity, with understanding, and not be overcome with fear and avoid a potential opportunity that would give you a big win if you can listen to what's inside of you. When you face fear, your amygdala is the place that processes what you're facing. And so your amygdala will either make it excitement or fear. And if it's fear, your blood, your capillaries, your blood vessels, they restrict, your heart rate increases, you're flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. And in a space like I was in, that's actually good. It gives you some energy and focus that you can dial in on what you need to do. The source of where I come from with my fear, but I was violently abused and molested as a little boy from the age of 4 to 8. And it was a hard thing for me as a little kid to deal with, and the abuse was terrifying, and the predator that attacked me, he would hunt me down. And I had to learn as a little boy. He was when we first started out, he was 15 and I was 4, and I had to start to learn how to try to defend myself from this guy. That if I was tired, and I was at that age quite tired all the time because I didn't sleep well because of the nightmares, if I let my eyes go to focus and I looked at patterns, the dream would initiate. It would turn into this. So I locked myself in my bathroom and I began the process of confronting this fear and knowing what it was to do. And I created an acronym called BRAVE. And if you have any fear that you are facing, you can follow this through and you can overcome what it is you're dealing with. Worst possible outcome of what that dream was. What was the very worst thing that could happen to me when I was feeling this fear in this dream state? And I knew it was just a dream. Even though everything around me told me in this trauma response that I was going to die or be beaten or whatever it was that I felt in that dream, I knew it wasn't true. I had verified that it was just a moment of fear. It was just going to be comfortable emotionally, and I could handle that. Turned my dream into kind of an exciting adventure because I now knew that worst case scenario was I was just feeling fear, and I can feel fear. And then it turned into more like a roller coaster ride. And I literally, within a few months of doing this, was able to sit in my class, and when I was bored, I would start the dream and I would have a dream experience, and I would sit there and just kind of zone out and look at what it was doing, and it was curious. And I was a daydreaming kid messing around with this, but it had transitioned from a space of terror to one of excitement. What I would suggest to you, I believe a lot of time, is that if you have a space in your life, if there is something that you are looking at and longing to do, but you're feeling afraid, begin to apply this acronym of BRAVE to that space. And look first of all where you're strong, because each of you has strength and courage in one area of your life. And the template of your bravery in that space is what you can place upon this area where you're feeling weak. And you can know that you can approach it, and it can become a place of excitement, of new experience for you. And that will unlock your creativity, your innovation, your ability to adapt to new situations. And this is a powerful thing.
Oh man, I can't imagine being on the side of the cliff. That is just nuts.